Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Kingdom of God. In previous episode we managed to end our war against Ethiopia and Portugal. We took a pretty good chunk of Morocco. I did also get a little bit more land in Ethiopia, mostly just along the coastline here really. Speaking of which, we got a bit of a fleet in here which does include some light ships. And also there's the heavy ships over here that we might want to just upgrade. All of those, so there we go, that's a little bit of an increase on our fleet size. We did probably lose some of the better ships that we had there, but it's not the end of the world. Right, and then of course we got the big fleet over here somewhere. That is no longer needed to sit right there. We'll get that to Tangiers. That'll probably be fine. And, right, there's a bit of state... Well, actually, the states aren't really that important right now for us. Could do some more government reforms, not that we really need to. We've got still a fairly decent income right now. I suppose we could still increase that even further. I do just wonder, well, I suppose we'll build a few of these cathedrals. They're not really a huge amount of extra money, but they do give us a bit of tax. I'm not going to build them in places we don't already have the level 1 of the building. I don't really want to use bill slots for these, but since a lot of them were already built by the time we bunker at the lands. There's no real harm. Well, I suppose it takes a while for these buildings to really pay themselves back, mind you, but it's alright. I'll do that. And we can also probably build a few more counting houses. Some slightly better than others, perhaps. There we go. So that should help us a little bit. We've got a decent increase in the force limit as well, which that reminds me, we did get the army mostly built up in here. Where's the 40,000 man army? Oh, right, it's actually Alexandria where it is. So we can then combine these into one. You can also see some more lands. You know what? At this point, it might be worthwhile. Ingolstadt got a... Right, okay. Well, that's... Augsburg's got a bit of a revolt. We don't actually have any troops there. Let's go and take the transport fleet down to Alexandria. This should be... Yeah, that's combined now. So we can go ahead and pick up the troops from here and transport that to Italy. As soon as the ships arrive here. Which shouldn't take too long, to be fair. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, these two... I suppose Treviso will probably do. We can deal with that rebellion. I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. We do have quite a bit of extension, which is not ideal. But we didn't go over 100. And Morocco, you know what? No, I'm not going to give you military access. Of course. Oh, you... Right, we are guaranteeing their independence right now. For the time being, but not for too long necessarily. We're going to afford taking a small hit on prestige, I suppose. Oh, that reminds me. We've still got the armies down here. Whoops. Got the autonomous sieging. These troops in here... Oh, and what's that? Portugal wants to go through my lands? Nope. I'm going to be a bit obtuse with them. Ooh, Tunis... actually... Dalmatian Catholic. Are the Dalmatians accepted culture? They are. Okay, so we'll take the cheaper trait advisor. We'll switch this one. We're going to be spending some money to upgrade that to level 5 again. But there we go. It's a bit less upkeep now, which is all good. I've still got this small army here. We don't really need these transport ships. Get rid of those. There's a bit more sailors. We've got the 12 heavy ships, which... I'm going to go do a bit of pirate hunting in Sevilla. We do a lot of trading in there, so I don't want that trade to be pirated. Diplomatic insult. From Latin Empire. You know what? We'll ease the relations a little bit. That's going to help us in the long run. Ah, there we go. We got this one finally converted. So let's assign that to the trade company. So Casino, we've got a trade company now. Exactly, that reminds me. We can build more of the buildings there. Which are now cheaper. I'm also going to go ahead and build up the manufactory down here. Sure, there's going to be a decent bit of money. Not nearly a huge amount, but decent. Right, and the Austrians are still busy over here sieging down Ethiopia. I suppose all I can say to them is enjoy. And was this... Right, this is the other army. Well, we got one already in Libya, so we'll get that one... Ooh, actually. Where can we keep this? Okay, we'll go to essentially Tunis to do the rebel suppression. And that's Persian fleet over here. Where is that pirating? Oh, it is pirating in Genoa. We are still diminishing their efforts there drastically with our own fleet, mind you. Merchants landed. Alright, Persia. That's it. I'm going to start building a spy network on you as well. You can play that game. And trust me, our economy is a little bit stronger than yours. Let's actually have a look. Yeah, we got nearly double the income compared to them. Not to mention our total income did actually drop quite a bit because we don't control everything anymore. Well, as much of the Portuguese holdings anymore. I do actually wonder, how's the revolution? Is it spreading to us? There isn't a... Yeah, no, it's not spreading yet. Partially because Turkey probably hasn't had the chance to get the things sorted out in there yet. Because they got pretty much immediately just seized down. What's the 9 ships of... Oh, right, these are the light ships, which we could probably just go out and protect trade in Gulf of Aden. Divert more trade that would be going from Asia down around Africa to instead go through Alexandria. Especially once we get the Suez Canal over here, that's going to be huge. Speaking of which, how far is that canal underway now? It's, well, it's more than halfway done. That's, of course, just a level 1. So that will be quite handy. Oh dear, one of our generals dies again. Good thing is, they only cost 15 mil points for us. 4211. I mean, it's at least got 1 siege pip there. Hey, there we go, Zara's being converted. And do we have, yeah, we've got a manufactory there already. Got naval equipment. Could potentially, you know what, actually let's go and develop this slightly so we get another build slot. And we could go ahead and build the counting house over here. There's 1.2 ducats, so yeah, that's a decent amount of income. Actually, how much do we get from production at this point? 445, we get 600 from trade, and Monument and Malta, there we go. So that's keeping us still a little bit easier getting stability back if need be. We got the Baron Separatist. Oh, right, so we don't actually have anyone doing the Rebel Suppression down here yet, but we can assign that accordingly, so let's get that sorted. And similarly, we might want to do a bit of Rebel Suppression with some of the armies in here. I think we'll keep this army in here, and we'll go out and pick up the other army. And bring that to Tunis, I think. Because I think the next big war is probably going to be against Spain. Because they have a whole lot of allies. We do want to take Maya from them, and then potentially a few other things. They do have Poland as a ally. Helre, Liège, and Coburg. Coburg being the emperor, I believe, yeah. We have yet to get any of the provinces caught, though, so we're going to wait until the cores are done before we start any future wars. Yeah, we're starting to get pretty large. I'm hoping to get a decent chunk of the North Africa territories over here. No, at least a little bit in Morocco. Let's actually have a look. Where's the... Okay, so it's just Mia is the only one in there. Hey, there we go. That's a conversion done. For Augsburg, actually. Huh. And Spain? No, I'm not going to give you military access. I plan on making your life very, very difficult. That's the whole point. Oh, actually, that reminds me. We still got Diplos... Well, we don't have Diplo slots available as such. But let's start improving relations with Brazil. If we can support their independence, there's a good chance... Oh! Portuguese-Australian War for Independence. Oh, okay, who are they fighting? Australia, Japan, Majapahit, Luwu, and Peru. Ooh. Okay, well, Peru might not do all that well, but I have a suspicion that Australia might actually do fine. Because if they got the Japanese fleets and all that helping them, then it is... Oh, and Majapahit as well. So they got friends in the vicinity. Can't say the same for Peru, unfortunately, but yeah, no, there's a good chance that there will be some independent nations. But it is 1720, so... Colonies getting independence seems like a reasonable thing to happen. I wonder, actually, what's going to be our next idea group? I might go for the influence ideas, actually. What does it give us as the... Ooh, let's see, is it quality ideas? That's income from vassals and Diplo annexation cost minus 10%. Economic ideas is Diplo relation plus 1. A vessel force limit contribution 100%. Oh. Religious ideas with the culture conversion cost minus 15%. I mean, that would be one option. Actually, is there... Yeah, that's also Diplo annexation cost reduction. More Diplo reputation is always nice. If it is either structured development, that's really handy though. And vassal force limit contribution, so influence idea seems like it would be actually quite handy for us. Of course, maritime ideas isn't bad either. Does that actually, that's more naval force limit. Ship cost goes down, admiral cost goes down. Blockade and privateer efficiency go up, and fleet movement speed would go up. So that would make our fleet even better. But a potential for another +1 blockade impact on siege. That would actually be quite massive. We could of course go for something like offensive ideas to get the siege ability and extra discipline. But I kind of want to go for something on the diplomatic ideas. And I think the Diplo ideas themselves, that would be reducing the Diplo advisor costs a little bit. That would be decent. It would still got a +1 Diplo relation. Another diplomat improve relation speed, +2 on Diplo reputation, which is the same over there, or either one. Province war score cost -20%. Oh. That wouldn't reduce the overextension though. And Diplo tech cost goes down, lower impact on stability. And what was the influence? That's unjustified demands -50%. Oh. I think we might go for influence ideas just for the heck of it. But anyway, so our current ruler is, I guess we'll go for the military. Actually, no, we'll go with the diplomacy. Ooh, there we go. Let's war extortion. Oh, we're not the courier controller right now. No, it's Lithuania. Oh. So they went for the tolerant heathen as a development cost, which aren't too bad, mind you. Hey, there we go. It's under 2 provinces. Oh, finally we can build the furnace down here. That's going to be a massive increase in the value. And Sassari is also converted to Umbrians now. There's not too much we can do here right now, admittedly. Other than maybe getting the town hall, for example. Actually, that reminds me. Is there more? Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of town halls that we can still build. Get those built. There's also some universities that we can still build. Well, that should help a little bit. And is there any more manufactories? I mean, there's some... A lot of them aren't that great, though. Any counting houses? There's still... Well, there's a handful. I'm not going to worry about those too much. What about the grand shipyards? Oh, that one could be quite nice. Is this actually... No, that... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, the autonomy has been reduced drastically. Well, somewhat. It'll probably go down... Oh, Seeds of Greatness. In Lucca, we get a base production and base tax. And Tuscany, for 10 years, gets more production efficiency and goods produced. 10% each. I mean, that's not bad. I do actually wonder, what would Hagia Sophia give? Although we get more clergy loyalty. That wouldn't be too bad. At some point we might also want to just go for... Oh, right, that's the Emperor over here, Coburg. I wonder, we might be able to feed some of their territories to Augsburg in that war once we do against Spain. Of course, right now we're still waiting for the overextension to go down. And there's a bit of revolt in Turkey. I mean, we've got the army, we should be able to get there in time, I hope. Land fortification expert discovered. In Como, where would that be? That's in... Oh, right, it's over there. I'm going to take the 25% boost there. Oh, right. Oh, end of revolution for Ottomans. So there's no revolution target right now. So what was the peace? Turkey will become a vassal. Renounce the cause on latest. That would guarantee. Okay. Oh, there was probably a separate peace, but okay. Yeah, Beja is now independent, guaranteed by Austria-Hungary. Was there a separate peace between... Oh, they did manage to seize that down. Oh, Dreams of Liberty crushed. Oh, right, so the liberties of the subjects will be changed, I suppose. There we go, we got rid of that one. We still got a whole lot of town halls underway. How much is our governing capacity? Right, yeah, I've still got over 1,000 remaining. France, you know what? Sure, we can give you a bit of money. I'm still going to need your help in the war against the Spanish, I reckon. For one more time. But again, how close are we getting the cores over here? Oh, that's a lot of... that is a lot of rebels. But yeah, most of the cores at least are almost done. I think we've already gone... No, it's still 95%. Okay, so... Yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of them done immediately. Or very close proximity to one another. Oh, Ultra-Hungary no longer great power. Okay. Who's overtaken them? I'll have a look in a moment once we... Oh, Pomerania is the thing now. Or maybe they changed their religion or something. Hey, but there we go. We've got another core down here in the former Ethiopia land. Oh, right. Oh, we could be... No, we won't be even the first one to get the... Oh, actually, what we could do, though, is we can embrace some of the cultures. Maybe Slovenians as well, and Croatians. And then the Swiss, maybe? Then let's go ahead and use a bit of development. Or increase the development, rather, not use up development. So spend a bit of points. There we go. That should help. How far are we from the admin tech? Not too far off. We'll start saving up a little bit of the Diplo points. Oh, and there we go. That's a whole lot of course done. That should mean... Oh. Abolition of slavery. That would reduce the tech costs. How much promise do we have producing slaves? None over here. Oh, it's these two. Okay, yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and abolish slavery. So now we don't know what is going to be in here. It's probably going to be wool by the looks of it, or livestock, or fish. Small amount of grain, maybe. No, fish and livestock. Okay. Well, that's still somewhat helpful. And actually, right, no, these are not converted yet. That one's already part of a trade company. Okay, we're starting to convert a lot of these provinces, then we can set up another trade company. What about these areas? Have we got on... Oh, that's already Catholic, so we could go ahead and assign that into a trade company. That creates the Maghreb Charter. Actually, have a look at the religion map mode. So most of these are not... Oh, Morocco is Catholic. What? And the monastic order. You know what? If they are Catholic Morocco, I might be inclined to actually help them regain some of their lands. I wasn't expecting them to be Catholic, I'll be honest. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. Yeah, so we've got these. There's going to be a whole lot of conversions still to do in here. But so now we've got... Oh, Marrakesh. They've got a bit of rebellion over there, but we caught that. And that's sorted out now. Excellent. I suppose we can go ahead and do a bit more of the trade company shenanigans over here. In Morocco. And then I don't know... I could go for the local autonomy in the Morocco area, or Marrakesh area. Or the Maghreb area, rather. Anyway, so that area is going to be getting a little bit more boost there. Oh, and actually... No, that is not something we can build up yet, actually. Do we have another... Oh yeah, we could still build a... Where is the... Oh, right down here. I guess we could go ahead and just increase the trade steering, really. France wants more sailors. That's fine. I'd rather give them sailors than money. Something is stirring. Spain is considering attacking Tondo. Okay, okay. We've got to window that a bit sooner rather than later, which is always nice. Any more good manufactories? I mean, there's some that are pretty decent. Also, is there any more conscription centers? There's not. I suppose Trieste would be decent. I'll build that one. But most of these aren't really that great. We do have room for another 20 regiments, though. Without going over force limit, mind you. We're a little bit low on manpower still. Are we? We're not... Oh, actually, we are taking attrition down here. Let's move this one to Venice, then. To not take the attrition. And we could also go ahead and just assign the rebels' repression down all the way to Augsburg. And also, potentially for any rebellions pouring in across the Austro-Hungarian or Bosnian borders. Tactical innovation. That'd be for 10 years galley combat ability plus 10%. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Alright, Spain. We could probably do a bit of hindrance on you spy network. Good support rebellion. Good corrupt officials. Slandering merchants requires a bit more points, but I suppose we should be getting that like in 2 months or so. Levy. We'll keep it at a modest level. Okay, 1 more month. Oh, Russian exile. Sure, we'll take it. Not that we initially need it, but we'll take it. Oh. France has fought Butuan to break their alliance with Tondo. Okay, then. We haven't used the great power. Oh, right, that reminds me. We wanted to have a look at who... Oh, Bengal has dropped the Austro-Hungarians out of the list. We're also almost maxed out on the Hegemon. So that's going to be quite handy. Oh. Songhai sold a province to... Yeah, Kong over there to the French. I did not expect that. Oh, we're going to get the admin taken out. I'm going to wait 1 more month so we can get that slightly cheaper. Then we're going to get the influence ideas. Start working on that. Oh, trade company in trouble. I'm going to spend a bit of points. It does make... Oh, right, there we go. Now there's January. We're going to get the tech regardless. And then let's go ahead and get the influence ideas. So that gives us a bit more income from vassals. Which, how much do we get from them already? 20 ducats is actually not bad. And we could also... Limited in subjects minus 15%. And vassal naval force limit contribution plus 10%. I will take both of those. Or, well, that thing in its entirety, rather. Right, and then it's not too far from getting the mill tech. Could perhaps do a slight amount of extra development. Oh, and France declared war on Tondo. So, oh yeah, they've actually got quite a bit of land in Philippines already. They've been busy. Oh, and Australia, they're still fighting their independence war. They seem to be kind of winning, I guess. Yeah, because they still control the capital. But otherwise, the Portuguese are actually doing quite fine. At least, I suspect the Peru... Yeah, Peru is doing pretty badly there. I suppose once they get pieced out, then it might be easier. If they get pieced out, I guess is the question, actually. So the Ottomans are vassal of Austria-Hungary. And Portugal wants to go through my lands. No, no, no. We do not have any more overextension. I'm going to go ahead and load up the troops over here so we can siege down these areas faster. Actually, which one of these is... you don't have siege pips, so perhaps you should be the one doing the rebel suppression. The other army can get to Fez. Still have the 90 galley army over here, or fleet rather. So, well, I suppose France is busy with another war. Oh. Are both of you fighting... Oh, hold on a minute. Both of you are fighting Tondo, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, well, that does mean that the Spanish are probably a little bit busy. Or, you know, they are probably not expecting a war. I don't have a diplomat to send right now. Right, so we wanted to get the merchant slander. Oh, right, the merchants are already being slandered. Never mind. I could support some rebellions, I guess. Or sabotage you know what, we'll sabotage the reputation. We'll call back the diplomat from... Actually, no, we could probably just cancel one of these... Let's have a look at the automated diplomats. What do we have? Arrows, we've got 1 on allies. We don't have that many allies anymore, to be fair, so we'll cancel the ally one. And then Spain, we can probably go ahead and... If we were to declare war, we can call in France, we'd have a massive advantage in numbers. Liège would not join, Coburg would. I don't know if they got a whole lot of troops, actually. So they are still the... Yeah, they're still the Emperor. So let's have a look. Coburg, you've got 37,000. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Stop the rebel suppression, get an army in here. They've got the... Oh, right, they've got 2 forts in here. That's going to be a little bit painful. We do have a siege whip at least, so that's fine. Right, we could get another government reform. We do have a whole lot of money that we can still do or use to upgrade some forts, for example. Not necessarily going to build too many new forts. I mean, some places they're still going to be needed, but actually, let's get one down here in... for some reason, I can't see the name of that province anyway. We'll put a fort over there. We might also want to build a fort in Malta. And then perhaps, well, we got these forts. We could maybe get one in Suakin. It's a coastal desert, though. I mean, that's all going to be coastal desert. So not necessarily the most effective location. Oh, actually. How do we upgrade the... Yeah, if we were to get a bit more development in Sinai. We'll put in a bit of production development there, regardless. I know that we kind of need those points for the influence ideas, but it's not that crucial right now. It's nice, but it's not crucial. So we've got these two armies already here. We've got these two... Well, one of these is just going to be sitting there, really. Let's go out and park the fleet outside. And then we're going to go ahead and declare the war, I think. All in France. We could probably get all in Franconia as well. They haven't been in a war with us for a while. And maybe even Trier. We'll see what we can't do. Imperialism would be okay. Yeah, that'll probably do. Let's go. So we've got the fleets. Is this one... Oh, we've got one siege pip there. Oh, Tlemcen's only level 2-4. Okay. Right, well, that's going to be an easy one then. Not doing a bit of automated siege over here with these various armies. And then, of course, well, we've got a bit of troops down here in Egypt, which we could probably actually bring forward. Although, who are we fighting again? Spain, Helrug, Hoburg. Oh, so is Poland not in the war? No. Well, maybe they haven't been called in yet. Or they haven't decided yet. I don't know. I would imagine that they would be called in, but I guess not. And there we go. We capture a couple of ships from the Spanish. Got an army moving in here, which is probably going to move towards Coburg. Oh, there we go. Another conversion done. This could actually be then assigned into another trade company, which is the Gulf of Aden. Let's build up all of these as soon as possible. If that's Gulf of Aden, we definitely want to get the trade steering in there as well, because that's going to mean even more trade going in, or not going around Africa anymore, and rather heading further north. Oh, there's 150 ducats going from Alexandria now towards Genoa. It's almost 400 ducats there, which admittedly still isn't quite as much as the English Channel, but we're slowly getting there. We're pulling so much in from everywhere else that it's getting rather significant, I suppose I could say. Yeah, we'll seize down Tlemcen. We'll go ahead and hunt down... Oh, they do have a bit of an army there. Because what I could do is just stop the rebel suppression right now. Oh, there we go. That's one of the provinces sieged down. Two of the provinces sieged down. And another province converted. Let's assign that to a trade company. And, of course, just quickly build up these. There we go. We've still got some of these... Oh, that one's actually been converted already. So in Gulf of Aden, we've got a trade company that has, well, some trade. I don't know actually how much we have there. We've got 9%. That's not quite enough. In Iberia, we've got 21%. Which is also not quite enough. Bribes going more accepted. Well, that's not good. Oh, right, yeah, of course, the French are in this war, so they're helping blockade all of the Spanish stuff here. There's a 50,000 man army there. We are starting to siege down... Oh, Trier is actually the one sieging down there. Okay. Or in charge of the siege, rather. And there we go. We siege down there. And let's go ahead and push towards Res El Gibi here. Denton's be sieged down. Let's go ahead and actually just catch that army there. We can probably go and send in both of these armies there. Good weather. Oh, there we go. Port maintenance. We can afford losing a bit of devotion. Well, we are still catching that army. Oh, honorable people. We get more prestige, which turns into more points. Yeah, that was an easy victory. Right, I suppose Spike can push into Dara. Would be a fairly easy victory there, or fairly easy siege there. Which actually, where's the this fleet? Bring that over here to Barbary Coast, and then we're going to use that to do the naval barrage. That should be a very quick siege, but I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode, so enjoy this little like on subscribe if I haven't already. I'll check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and next time, bye bye.